Yep, unable to connect. Okay, so that must mean that I'm on Twitch. Man, this thing is like my CPU is still running high, and I'm not sure why. So I'm not really sure what's happening with that, but yep, that's a thing. So it's running like 8, and it's never done that on this, so I'm not really sure what happened. So not really sure what's popping that up. Huh. Well, it'll be interesting to figure that out. Okay, so I got that. Now I just got to go back here. I was working on something. That's why I'm a couple seconds late, guys. I'm sorry. Chat. And then we're going to go here. And we're going to change this to BRB. And we're going to change this to BRB. That should work. Okay. There we go. There's that. Okay, so I'm not really sure why this is like... You can see the GERG'S stuffed out the bottom. I was testing that. I actually got it fixed. So let's clear chat. There we go. Clear chat. It didn't do it. Okay, or don't, whatever. You know. I guess you don't have to listen to me. Okay. There we go. All right, I guess that's going to stay up on the thing. So let's do like hello. Okay. Gonna go back to the other chat though and make sure it's working. Let's refresh. All right, so we can see everybody. So guys, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I told everybody that like I wanted to do something a little bit different whenever I started back. This will be a little bit of a different change, especially in January. But what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do a tiers list. I don't know if you guys have done a tiers list before, but there are tiers lists. There's a place that you can get them like crazy. And there's a bunch of them. So we are going to do that. We're going to do a tiers list. That is our big thing we are going to do. I think it'll be fun.
I know. Ads suck.
Ad.
I know. Ads suck.
Boo! Ads suck. Okay, so we're gonna totally do this horror movie thing. I've had 5 participants. Ooh, with 161 votes. Nice. Okay, so we have 22 hours to do this. Hi, Pap. What's up? We have 22 hours to do this. We'll start here in a second. Actually, let's go to chat. We'll pop the chat real quick. Hi, Nav. How are you? How you doing? All right, hold on. Is that not right? That's not right. Why is that? Why is there a folder inside of a folder? Why do I have a folder inside of a folder? I'm glad you stopped in to say hi. Ow. My hair's too glued and my thing is like ripping my hair off. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a tiers list. I found the ultimate horror movie tier. I think that's up my alley, right? I think it's definitely up my alley. I did do something else the other day, which is this. So we can zoom around a little bit and I can show you stuff. I don't know how it should work. Yeah, there we go. This works pretty good, actually. So I should be able to zoom in and stuff whenever I want to focus on something. So I'll try to continue to remember to do that. This is something kind of new. I haven't done this before, so I'm kind of filling it out, trying to see what it's like. This is actually a different, way of doing this, actually. This isn't a plugin. This is a LAW. I think that's how they pronounce it, file that allows you to do it, which is awesome. Andy Leapy has a video on it, and it's fantastic. And if you don't know Andy Leapy, you should follow him because he's pretty fantastic. We are set up for tomorrow is thanks Gerging. Oh my straw got stuck. we're gonna do a couple of these tiers. I don't know. If I do a second one, which I probably will, I will absolutely like put that out there again as another vote thing in chat and also probably in Discord. Let me hold on. I just remembered I needed to do one more thing. Hold on. I think that's why I have this up. Let's see. Yep, that's why I have that up. And if you guys don't know what OneNote is, you should get OneNote. OneNote's fantastic. OneNote has a bunch of tabs and stuff you can do, and it makes it easier to do things. So I can just basically copy something and take it into Twitter and go boop and send it out as a tweet, which is what I just did, so that everybody knows that we are currently live. Maybe. I hope it fixes it. Why is there not a space there? Why are you not auto-generating spaces for me, bud? Can you not do that? Okay. Try this again. The only thing I will say is sometimes OneNote likes to do this thing where it picks up oh, it did it again. Stop it. OneNote doesn't like to pick up spaces sometimes, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why that's doing that. But we are live on YouTube and Twitch, and you are welcome to watch either place. It's totally up to you. And I just appreciate you being here. So, all right. So, you guys are probably not going to agree with me on a lot of this, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine. We don't have to agree on things. But yeah. What is this? Rather watch a 1943 Japanese black and white silent movies. What's wrong with those? I didn't realize those were on there, so we should just do the main ones. Should just do the main ones. But we are gonna go crazy and rocks into this, so I'm gonna zoom. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start with I guess we can start from the beginning. This is which one is this? Man, it's so there's so many. I can't even. So this is Texas Chainsaw 3D. Man. I must not have enjoyed that movie because I don't remember it. All right, let's move on. We'll come back to that one. American Psycho. Oh, man, American Psycho. This is going to be hard, by the way. This is going to be hard. Dude, I absolutely enjoy American Psycho. I honestly would probably have to put that in one of my greatest tiers. How do you do this? Can you go there? How do I do this? There we go. Do I grab it like this? How do I do this? All right, I've never done. Oh, I got to pick the color. Why is there 3? Oh, okay. Gotcha. You can't just, could we just drag and drop? We just drag and drop? That'd be better. Okay. I guess they do it so you can see it bigger. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Ooh. Oh, man. That's a good one. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is a good one. Now, I get to the point to where I like to take movies and I kind of accidentally throw them all together. It like plot lines. But I remember watching Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, and just absolutely like enjoying the hell out of this. I remember that so much. Oh, you know what? I wanted to start out stream with another thing too, by the way. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna do a Cards Against Humanity really quick. If you guys are, if you're sensitive to things and you don't like stuff, then look away really quick, and then I'll just listen, just look away, and I'll let you know whenever we're done. Okay. So our Cards Against Humanity cards for tonight are. Let's see. In his newest and most difficult stunt, David Blaine must escape from 7 dead and 3 in critical condition. Okay. All right. Well, that's our cards for tonight. Okay. All right. That's our cards for Cards Against Humanity for tonight. You guys could do that as well if you're on Twitch. It is a points thing. I don't know why my CPU is bumping so hard. I don't know if it's because of the effects I have. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me test something really quick while we're here, because I'm wondering if that's what's going on. I'm gonna take these effects off. I'm gonna turn these filters off. It's actually in the other part. Hold on. Crap. I'm gonna turn these filters off. So give me 1 sec. I don't know if that's what's going on or not, but something is bumping really hard. And I just want to see if it's that. I mean, it's really bad. I know you guys might be able to see it too, but it's very, very, very bad. Does that make a difference? It doesn't make a bunch of difference. Oh, okay, well maybe. 8 and 9? That's better than what it was. Maybe that's what's going on. I like this. It's 10 again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what is popping this so hard, but there's something. Is it this one? Is it that? Hold on, give me a second. Is it that? Hold on. Trying to figure out why this is bumping so hard. Where is that? Is that in this now? Did I put this in the wrong thing? I think I did. Give me a second. I don't know what's causing my stuff. Do you guys see a little glitch in my camera? Is that just me, or are you guys seeing that too? Do you see like a little glitch in the way that I talk? Or is that just me? Because I'm seeing like a little stutter whenever I talk, whenever I move. I don't know if that's just me. I gotta keep this up. But I don't know if that's just me or not. Is that me? Do you guys see this stutter? Like, or is it just me being weird? Oh, the other thing is I may have stuff up that I need to close. So let me do this too, because this stuff might be up. Give me a second. I could probably get rid of that for now. I don't know why you had to come up to shut down, but okay. Going ahead. I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. Hello, whoever that was. I don't know what that was. First time chatter. Oh, Nafety. Nafety got a first time chatter. Hello. What are you doing? How you feeling? I didn't know who that was at first because I didn't see the name and the picture. How you feeling? How you feeling? Are you doing okay? I didn't realize who that was. Okay, let's do this. Can I do this on this? Oh, I can. What don't you see? What don't you see? What don't you see? What are you seeing? We're pretty good. I know. Listen, you got this. Listen, you got this. Okay. I absolutely believe in your strength, and you got this. Okay. I'm not gonna go into personal stuff, guys, but give Nafety a lot of love. So she's a dear and close she's a very dear close friend in like in real life. I'm not saying the internet isn't real life, but like what would I say that? Like I know her personally. How's that? Like I know her personally. And show her some love. She's going through something that sucks. Horribly sucks. But she's got this. She really does. And I believe in her, and I know she's got this. I'll try to entertain you. I don't know how entertaining I'll be, but I'll try to entertain you. If that's okay. I can try to make you laugh. Keep you laughing a little bit. All right, so oh god, Nightmare on Elm Street 3 was so good. I can't put everything in A. I can't put everything in A. I just can't. Like, not everything can be A. Not everything can be A, and I want to put everything in A. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it off for this too. I want to put everything in A. I have a love for Nightmare on Elm Street. And I don't want to do that, because that's not how this is supposed to go. It's not how this is supposed to go, but that's what I want to do, honestly. I want to put it in there. Man. Man, it's not bad. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it as a B. I don't remember Texas Chainsaw 3D, so I can't do that one right now. Oh man, A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. Oh, this is such a good movie. It's such a good movie. This might be an S tier movie. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out if I like 1 or 2 better, because 2 is damn good. But man, one is so good. A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1 is really good. I know this is my list too, and that's why it shouldn't be this hard, but it is bloody hard. Man, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put this in my top. This is an S. That's an S tier. It is an S tier movie. It's an S tier movie. Oh, by the way, if you want to join in, you can go here. I think this will come up on both chats. If you want to join in, you can actually go there. If it comes up, you can click on that and do your own version, and it'll show the results. Like, it'll show the total results. I'm trying to do this so that everybody can play along. If you guys are, I'm just curious to see how different everybody is. And in decisions. I knew this was going to be out here. Okay, so the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't want to say this is garbage. I don't think it's garbage. A lot of people think this is garbage. I don't think this. Oh, you know what? We need some music. Hold on. Need some music. Give me a second. A lot of people think this is garbage. I don't think this is garbage. I think they did a lot of things wrong in this. Very, very much wrong. But I don't think it's garbage. Why is my playlist currently empty? Okay, hold on. So can I just like do this and drag it over to playlist? Can I do this and drag it over to playlist? There we go. Okay, so is there music? Let's see. There we go. All right, we'll have a little bit of music in the background, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. But no, like, I don't think it's garbage. I think Jackie Earl Haley, is that his name? I can never remember his name. I think he did an amazing job. I think the script was bad, and I think the director was just bad. I think the director was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it's bad on his behalf. But because of that, I can't give it a high rating. So we're gonna go D. We're gonna call it below average. Oh man, what's this one? Curse. Oh, Curse was crazy. Cult's even crazier, dude. I don't think this is one of the better Child's Plays. I don't think this is one of the better Child's Plays. Now the question is, do I like Curse or do I like Cult better? Because they're both fun. And I enjoyed both of them. Man. There's so many good parts in this movie. Especially whenever like he stabs her. Whenever he stabs her in the wheelchair is probably one of my favorite parts. Let's see. I'm gonna say this is probably in that above average tier. I enjoy that movie. I really do. What's this? The Conjuring 2. I have not seen The Conjuring 2. I've not seen The Conjuring 2. I've seen the original Conjuring, but I've not seen 2. I'm not wasn't a huge fan of The Conjuring. I don't know why. I know that's probably gonna people are probably gonna punch me in the face for that, but I wasn't. Okay, the original Evil Dead. Okay, now here we go. I love the original Evil Dead. I like Evil Dead 2 better. The Evil Dead 2 is probably my S tier. I like Army of Darkness, but I don't think it's better than 2. And Evil Dead, I kind of feel like is probably in that average. For me. Here's Cult. All right, I'm gonna put Cult in the average movie because it wasn't bad. I think Curse, like coming back to that, after Seed, I think was like was something that I truly loved. I think is what I'm trying to say. Dude, Evil Dead 2, listen. Evil Dead 2, oh, man, there's no way that you can't just absolutely enjoy this movie. It has everything you'd want in a movie. Him sawing off him cutting off his own hand. Him going absolutely nuts and laughing at a deer's head on a wall and dancing with a lamp. Like, how can you not like this movie? This is such a good movie. That's an S tier movie right there. That is such an S tier movie. It's so good. And now I have noticed one thing about this. This is very like, I don't see a lot of movies in here that aren't in the public eye, like that aren't well known. So it's kind of a problem. But oh man. Listen. I don't like giving garbage things out, okay? But taking a really amazing movie like The Fly and just wanting to make an actual like even more horror-esque movie out of it and doing this was a bad idea. And for that, that's a garbage movie. I'm sorry. I don't remember if I've seen this. I don't know if I, man. Final Destination 2. Final Destination 1 was good. After that, I can't remember any of the others. I cannot remember a lot of the Final Destinations. There was too many. Just way too many. I liked 1. And I remember 1. But I'm not sure I remember 2. And I've seen them all. What's this? Friday the 13th, part 5. Okay. A New Beginning. Okay. Man. I like the fact that this isn't Jason. Okay? I don't know what the hell this cover is, by the way. I I like the fact that it's not Jason, and I enjoy Royson. I enjoy Roy. I love the fact that Roy somehow puts on a fake Jason mask that's not actually a Jason mask because it's blue, and can like channel Jason's strength and can teleport. He just can't live forever, which is funny. But the acting in this movie is horrible. The director was a porn director, and you can tell. Oh, man. For boobies, I give it an A or a B. You know what I'm saying, boobies? But like, it's not a good movie. It's really not a good movie. It's really not a good movie. And I always want to say that I love it the best, but I do that mainly just to troll the Friday the 13th community, because it cracks me up. So I would probably put this in a below average, especially since I've watched it recently and it's not the best. Okay, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. All right, is this part 4? This is part 4, right? This is the one with Corey Feldman. Is that right? Man, I need Cyber in here. Where the hell's Cyber? I need Cyber in here. He's my horror helper. Where is Cyber? I need Cyber in here like really badly to help me. Am I live on Twitch? Am I live on Twitch? Hold on. Am I actually showing up on Twitch this time, or am I not? Okay, I am. I just wanted to make sure I was live. Okay, so, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I really like the, I like part 4. Part 4 is really good. Would I consider that one of my, I guess that would be one of my, dude, like, I'm trying to think of, part 1's awesome. I love part 1. Part 2's really good. Part 3's not bad. Part 4 has some interesting characters in it, which is probably one of the reasons that I love that movie so much. Just trying to figure out where to put it. Part 1, 3. I don't think Shelley is the best funny guy in the series, by the way. I think that's the dude from part 2. I just want you to know that. The one that actually plays jokes, stays at the bar, and doesn't die. I like that guy a lot. But Larry Cerner's awesome, so don't get me wrong. I played Friday the 13th, the game with him, and he was awesome. So, this is a good one. I'm going to do average, I think. I would say this is an average. Part 4 is pretty good. What do we got here? Is this the original? All right, we got the original Fly. Oh, man. The Fly is not one that I have to think a lot about. I will put that at an S tier rating anytime. That movie is so good. It's so good. The Fly is such a good movie. Goldblum in that is just fantastic. And whenever he starts turning and he has to show her like how he eats. Oh man. That as a kid, like stunned. It just stunned me forever. And I still remember it and I still love it for that fact. So I'm definitely going to give it that. So it's an S tier movie right there. Now the question is, Friday the 13th, is that S tier? Do I like 1 or 2 better? But I think I like 1. I dig Mrs. Voorhees. I really do. I really dig Mrs. Voorhees. 2's really good though. And I like both Final Girls from 1 and 2. I think they're both really good, strong characters. It sucks that neither of them returned. But I like both of them equally. I'm gonna give this an S tier. I like this movie, man. Friday the 13th has become a really big love of mine. Like, as I get older. Oh man, which one's this one? Hellraiser 3. Oh, Hell on Earth. Oof. This movie gave us a DJ Cinnabite. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do I think it's garbage? I think the part with the priest is pretty amazing. I think the part with the priest is pretty amazing. But I consider this garbage, though. Man. Would I consider this garbage? This isn't a good one. They get worse after this, though. That's bad. Like, the one that's in space is horrible. So that's what I'm afraid of. I'm going to do below average for that one. I'm afraid we're going to get into that one. And, like, I didn't care for the Grudge. I liked the first Grudge movie. I didn't care for the second Grudge movie. I don't know. I don't think it's a good movie. The first one was good. I don't know why they had to continue to make them. And I'm gonna below average it for that. Actually, no. I'm gonna garbage it for that, I think. Can I move it? No. Alright, I should have garbaged it. What is this? Hellraiser 4 Bloodlines was not a good movie. And I don't know what this other one is. I don't remember what this one is. I'm trying to remember what this one is by the cover. Bloodlines was not a good. We'll garbage that one. That movie was kind of garbage. Okay, what's this? Hellraiser Inferno. Now, wait a minute. Which one is this one? Was Hellraiser 2 just Hellraiser 2? Did it have a tag? Hold on. It's because there's the first one, right? But not that. That's Hellraiser. Where's Hellraiser 2? Was Hellraiser 2 Inferno? What's the tag for that? I'm trying to figure out the tag of that. Is it this one? Is it Hellbound? Yeah, Hellbound. Okay. So Inferno is actually, I think it's after, right? Yeah, that would be after. That would be after. So this would be 5. Oh man. They just get bad. They get so bad after 3. I'm gonna have to go with garbage on that one. I'm not a fan of that one. Okay, so this is the Leatherface one. This is the one where he's young, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not watch a lot of the remakes. I watched the first one, the first remake. I didn't watch this one, so I did not see this, and I'm gonna just put that down. Because I've never seen that. I've seen this is a remake, right? Is this one of the remakes? I can't remember. Because I haven't seen a lot of the remakes. I can't remember if that's a remake or if that's... What is the third Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie? What's Generations? Is that 4? Generations 4? I can't remember. Anyway, let's go. Leprechaun 2. I mean, Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Oh, all right. I can't even stomach that movie. In the Hood is kind of okay, but Back to the Hood was just enough. What's this one? Insidious. I'm not completely sure that I've seen Insidious. Then we got Leprechaun in Space. Listen, there's a giant leprechaun on a ship, okay? That's all I gotta say. This is probably garbage, but there's something I slightly enjoyed this movie, by the way. I'm gonna do it as below average because I don't want to garbage it, but it should be there somewhere. Leprechaun in the Hood. This was not bad. I still think this is garbage though. Man, like, this had some good lines in it though, and I got 4 in below average. So let's do in the Hood in below average because that wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad. The Paranormal Activity, I did not watch the marked ones. I'll go ahead and admit. I've watched up to like, what is it, 18? Because they just keep. I've seen 1, 2, and 3, 4. I've seen 2. Man, these were cheap made movies. But that's the point of them. There's 4. Okay. I don't know what Ghost Dimensions is. I've never seen it. I don't care enough to see it either. Paranormal Activity 2. I'm trying to remember. I like the first one was tolerable. Second one wasn't bad. I probably would give the first one like an average because it wasn't too bad. But then they just get kind of ridiculous with them. That's the bad thing about doing these lists. It's like the Saw movies. I like this. I like a couple of them, but the rest of them, I don't know. It was really hard to watch them. Really hard to watch them. You can only watch people have to cut their own limbs off and get shit ripped off of them and like stuff like that before you just get tired of watching those movies. So it's kind of crazy. Let's see. Saw 4. And I really like Saw. Saw was a good movie. I would put that probably in like an above average tier because that was a good movie. Wait a minute. Was that Saw 2? That was Saw 2, wasn't it? Saw 2 wasn't bad. Wait a minute. Is this Saw? Is that Saw 3? I'm so confused. Where's Saw? Was that Saw 1 or Saw 2? Where are the first ones? All right, hold on. Let's go past this. Okay, so I see these and I do these. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is just outrageous, by the way. It's just outrageous. I would say I would put that probably in a, I don't know. I would say that's probably an above average tier. It's not a bad movie. And then man, the Next Generation is just absolutely insanity. That almost gets a greatest just because of what's his name? Trying to think of him. All right. I can't think of his name right now. But it almost honestly gets a higher tier just because of that, man. Just fantastic. And I'm trying to figure out like, I don't know, trying to figure out like what I want to go with on that. Because it's such a fun movie. I might do that the same. I might do that the same. Oh man, I really want to put this as above average. It's such a fun movie. I know everybody probably thinks I'm out of my mind. Seed of Chucky. This was garbage. I hated that movie, and I don't ever want to see it again. I actually have not watched it ever again. Leatherface 3. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. This movie, I don't think this is as fun as the second one. I'm going to say that's probably a below average movie. In my opinion. Oh, man. The Shining, dude. I got to put The Shining as an S tier. It has to go up there. It has to go S tier. The Shining is such a good movie. It's slow paced at first, but whenever that movie ramps up, it just ramps, and I love it so much. The Grudge is not bad. It's not a movie for me, but it's not bad. So I will put that as average. I know that I'm probably gonna get shit for that, but like, it's just not my cup of tea. And then The Ring is probably the same. I'm a big fan of like 80s, like, I don't know, spiritual horror. Dude, Wes Craven's A New Nightmare is freaking awesome. And just, man. It's so good and it's terrifying. It was terrifying. Like, they did a like reboot Freddy, and reboot Freddy is fantastic. And I loved it. And I'm gonna have to go with the greatest. That was so good. I like Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers was a good movie. Especially the ending. The ending was fun. Hey, look at that.
I know. Ads suck.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix my bloody camera.
I know.
You just work.
Ads suck.
This is another reason that I want to like get a new camera. Because this just focused in 100% on me. And that's a problem that I have with this camera. Because it doesn't keep the settings. So I have to like deal with that crap all the time. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back. All right, let's go back. Jeepers Creepers was a fun movie. It really was. I don't think it was the greatest. I don't know if it was an above average movie, but it was a fun movie. So I'm probably going to go average with Jeepers Creepers, but it wasn't bad. I like whenever they realize that like his license plate isn't beating you. I beaten you. Oh man, zombie movies. I have a love-hate relationship with zombie movies. I have a love-hate relationship with zombie movies. I think his writing is lazy. I really do. I think his writing is in the same like ballpark with like a 14 to 15-year-old teenager. And that's how they feel that horror should be. I've never been a zombie fan. Like, I've watched A House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, and have just never been able to get into zombie. And by the way, this is my opinion, so like, I know the opinions are probably going to piss people off, but that's how I feel. Watch his remake of Halloween. He writes like a 14 or 15-year-old kid would write. If that movie didn't have the first 15 minutes of the F word and derogatory like terms towards people, I don't know. It probably still would have sucked. And thank you for taking out of the theatrical version the rape scene, because we totally need that in every movie, zombie. Like, 15-year-old kid right there, bud. So, you know exactly the word, like, he calls Mikey every derogatory term that he can, like, in a span of like 15 minutes. And it's because Zombie doesn't know how to write anything else. And I hate that movie because of it. I hate that movie so much because of it. What is this? Alien? Is this Alien? Is that the original Alien? Is that the original Alien? Is that the original Alien, or what is that? I can't tell. Is that Alien? Does that look like Alien? We're gonna skip that? I don't know. I don't know if that's what that was. It must be, because here's Aliens. Oh man. This is another one that, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know which one I like better. Which one's this one? Okay. I don't know which one I like better. Aliens is a really good movie. Alien is a good movie. Aliens is a good movie too. And Aliens gave me one of my favorite lines of all times. This is the Halloween thing, like, all over again. Game over, man. Game over. Like, the lines from 2 are fantastic. And it has just about the same amount of, like, action. Oh, man. This is a hard one. Alien or Aliens is a hard one. Like, to figure out which one I like better. I'm not even joking. Like, I don't know. That's a hard one to figure out. Because I absolutely love both of those movies. And Aliens is probably a little bit more. Like, I kind of like it a little bit more. What's this one? That's Alien. What was this one? What is this one? What is it? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I can't read it. What is this? Does anybody know what that says? I'm going to pass it because I have no bloody clue what that says. Oh, man. This is going to be... This is a hard one for me right now, actually. I'm going to do... I'm probably going to do this. I'm going to do this as greatest and do the other one as... They're so close. I love both of them. Man, I love Army of Darkness. I love Army of Darkness. Oh, man. Army of Darkness. I don't think it's as good as Evil Dead 2, but I definitely think that should be in the greatest or above average. I probably would put this above the first one. So I'm going to go the greatest just because of the... I mean, there's so many parts. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Urban Legend was good. Urban Legend was a good movie. Urban Legend was a good movie. It was a bloody good movie. I like the ending too. I would say it's probably an average. Let's say it's an average. It was a good movie. I don't think I've ever seen. Have I seen? Maybe. I would need Germ here for that. Oh God, the Blair Witch was disappointing as hell. The Blair Witch was disappointing. I went into that movie thinking it was going to be something completely, like, different. And not just because I thought it was a true story. I just thought it would be a better movie, and it really wasn't. I think this movie gets a lot of play, but I honestly think it's below average. I don't think that's a good movie. Is this the original? Is this the original Child's Play? Because if it is, oh, this is such a good. Is this? That's Child's Play. What is this? Is this the remake? I wish I could see this better. This is Child's Play. Where's Child's Play 2? Do they have Child's Play 2 on here? Or did I do it already? Where's 3? There's Child's Play 2. That must be the remake. If it is, I have not seen that whole movie, so I can't judge it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The original Child's Play is an S tier movie. It really is. Here we go. Oh man. Part 6. Man, Friday the 13th, part 6. Man. I'm very close to an S tier on this one. Friday the 13th, part 6 is a good movie. It's such a good movie. It's absolutely crazy. It's a crazy movie. It's actually the first Friday the 13th movie that I saw, that I can remember seeing. So I don't remember a lot of childhood. So like, I have to remember, like, I remember watching this at a Halloween party that I had. Probably whenever I was like maybe, I don't know, 13 or 14. Beyond anything before that, like especially younger kid, I don't remember a lot of the movies that I watched. So it's so hard for me to base. I don't know if I saw any others, but man, this movie, I gotta give that the greatest. It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. All right, here we go. Halloween 3. I know that everybody hates this movie for some reason. I'm not on that fence. I love this movie. This movie has one of the coolest kills I've ever seen in my life, where he rips that dude's face off, basically. And it's such a good movie. Halloween 2 is probably gonna go up here. I would probably put this in lieu with Halloween 1. And I'm gonna put it as greatest, because Halloween 3 is a damn good Halloween movie. And here we go. Zombie Halloween. Like I said, you watch it on TV and you get past the 15 minutes of homophobic slurs and cuss words, and you get past the rape scene, because who knows why there has to be a rape scene. You get past that, you have a semi-decent movie. And if you get past the fact that, like, they have to make Mikey an abused kid. Not just that he's crazy, he was abused and that made him go crazy. And if you don't ever watch any of the cut stuff and find out that Mikey, possibly had sex with a bird. So I'm going to give this an average, because Halloween 2 remake of Rob Zombie is going to be below average. I don't like that movie. We got a resurrection. No, hold on. Let's go to this first. The New Blood. So this is 7, right? 7? This is 7. So this is the telekinesis. And the last, like, what, 20 minutes of this movie, she just beats Jason's ass. She just, like, the last couple minutes of this movie, like 20 minutes, I think, right? Is legit just her just absolutely beating the shit out of Jason. And it's kind of fun. Everybody probably calls this the best one because of Hotter, but like, I like the guy from 6 better. And I can't remember his name. I like that guy better. Wish Babysitter Killer was here, man. You can tell me who that was. I miss Babysitter Killer. He was pretty spot on. Him and Cyber know their shit whenever it comes to horror, guys. So if you ever need any advice on horror, like a character or something like that, you need to go to those guys because they know their shit. Well, you need to go to Cyber. You can't go to Babysitter Killer anymore. Poor guy. Let's see. I put Halloween as an average movie. I would say this is an average movie. So we're going to do that. I would put this as average. I think that's one of the average in that series. Oh, man. I watched Halloween Resurrection recently in October. And I still hate this movie. And I don't know why I hate this movie so much. But I still hate this movie. I don't think it's just because of Busta Rhymes. I just don't like the movie in general. And I think it's because H2O happened before and then they made this movie. Let's see. I'm going to say that this one is below average. I'm a big fan of the Halloween movies. Now, here we go. This is probably going to be the one that drives everybody nuts. I think Halloween 2 is an S tier movie. I really do. I think Halloween 2 is an S tier movie. I have been watching, I've watched Halloween 1 and 2 for the last several years. And the more that I watched 1 and 2, I enjoy 2 a lot. Like, Dick Warlock is amazing as Mikey. I love Dick Warlock. Like, his walk, his just everything is just fantastic. So I gotta give it credit. Nothing against the OG. I just think that Dick Warlock does Mikey better. Jeepers Creepers 2. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put below average. I didn't enjoy that as much as I did the first one. I thought the first one was average, and then we got that. All right, so the remake of It. The remake of It was not a bad movie. It was definitely an above average movie. It has a good cast. It has a good story. They did a really good job with it. The casting in it is fantastic. And I love Pennywise in this movie. I don't know if I love him as much as I do Tim Curry, but I definitely love him. So I'm going to say this is probably in my greatest tier. And I also put it in that too, because I can go back and watch that movie and not have a problem watching it. It ends. Chapter 2. This one, I don't know. This one, I think they did a better job with the ending and the spider, but it's a good movie, but it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. So I'm going to say that this is probably an average movie. Is what I'm going to say. Let's see. I'll go back to the Devil's Rejects. I just don't want to do it. Jason X. Oi. Oh, Jason X, man. Jason X is not an enjoyable movie. I don't even enjoy Uber. The only part about Jason X that I enjoy is whenever Uber Jason finds the tent. And you have the girl who's like, "You want to have sex with us and do drugs?" Like, that was my favorite part of that movie. Oh man. I'm going to say below average. I don't think it's a Chuck E. C. movie. But by the way, guys, I'm not doing this one because I hate this. I think this is stupid. And so bad it's good, I might actually do one of those. It just depends. Jigsaw. I did not see this one. I have not seen. I've seen some of the Saws, but I didn't see Jigsaw. I kind of quit after it. Oh man, The Thing. The Thing remake was really good. I'm a huge Carpenter fan. That's definitely got to be in either the above or the greatest. I could watch that movie over and over again and just absolutely love it each time. And I'm just trying to figure out where I'd put that, because it's definitely above average. But when I put it above that, I'm probably going to do that that could be an S tier. I don't know, man. That's a really good movie. I'm going to put that at greatest. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Hellraiser. Dude, Hellraiser is such a good movie. It's such a good movie. And I can watch it over and over again. That's the thing that I love about Hellraiser. Even though, like, honestly, like, Pinhead and him are not in it that much, it's such a good movie. And I know that's probably why some people are turned off by it, but it's a really good movie. I kind of like the storyline. I am going to put... Oh man, I'm gonna say it's probably one of my greatest, because I love that movie. I'm gonna say it's one of my greatest. Dude, Silence of the Lambs is an S tier movie. I don't even have to think about it. I can watch Silence of the Lambs over and over again and never have a problem not watching that movie. Like, I love that movie. I think that is probably one of my favorite movies. It's such a good movie. Hereditary. I never watched it. Never watched Hereditary. What is this? Hostel. Ooh. I was not a big fan of Hostel. I don't know why. I was not a big fan of Hostel. I don't think it was that good of a movie. I know tons of people love it, but I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much as everybody else. I really didn't. So I'm going to give that a below average. I didn't enjoy that movie as much as everybody else did. There's 1408. 1408 isn't too bad of a movie. I'm going to probably go average. I think I would say that's an average movie. 1408 isn't bad. What's this? Quarantine. I rewatched Quarantine again. It's not bad. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. That movie ramps up just absolutely out of this world. It's got to be an average. I'll say it's an average. It's not the greatest, but oh man. The Last House on the Left. I don't remember this movie. I don't remember this movie. I don't remember this movie at all. Did it just not? There's Ghost Ship. The kill scene in the beginning was very interesting and very nightmarish. And I love that. I love that part. Just period. Like, just period. Now, do I think this is an amazing movie? No. I would probably say this is an average movie, but it's that first scene where people die on the ship is absolutely just bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. Cabin in the Woods. This wasn't a bad movie. This movie for some reason gets really hard to watch as it goes on. Like I got bored, and I don't know why, but I got bored. Even whenever like they're letting everything out, I got bored. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Now wait a minute, am I thinking about the right one? Hold on. And I'm thinking of the right one, right? Hold on. This is the Cabin in the Woods, right? Am I thinking of the right one? Yeah, this is the Chris Hemsworth one. Yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not the worst movie, but it's not a good movie. I had fun. I got really bored. I'd probably put this at an average. I don't know. I got really bored with that one. Scream 2. Ooh. I really like Scream. Scream was a good movie. I very much enjoyed Scream. Scream 2 was fun. It was a lot of fun. I would say Scream would probably be up in probably one of the greatest for me. So I'd probably put this at probably like, I'd probably put that at an above average. 2 is pretty good movie. Land of the Dead. Land of the Dead. I don't know why this is on here, but yeah. This had some cool ideas. But I don't think it was a good movie, so I'm gonna do below average. I don't know why that's on there. Rings. I don't know. Who made this list? I've never seen this one. What's this? Is that the original Grudge? Wait a minute. Did I do the wrong one? I'm so confused. Is that another Grudge? Hoy. Okay. Oh, God. Wrong turn. Wrong turn. What do I say about Wrong Turn? I'm not. Oh, God. All right, guys. So, super genetic rednecks that bounce off trees and stuff. You know. I just do. Turn it back on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my phone to work. Hold on. It's being weird. Trying to get my phone to be silent so you don't hear it. Wrong Turn is probably going to be below average. I don't know. I want to say average. They get so worse as you go down, but I don't know if I'd put it in with some of these others. Wrong Turn was not I don't know. It was fun whenever you watched it the first time, but after that, it's just not, I don't know. And then as you go on, oi. Them hills of West Virginia, Canada. Let's see. I'm gonna do that below. I don't know. I just can't give that an average without feeling like horrible. Truth or Dare? I've never seen it. This is 28 days later. So this is the second one? Because there's 28 days later, and then there's supposed to be a third one, right? I don't think the third one was ever made, right? Am I right about that? I can't remember. How does that go? I should have looked that up, shouldn't I? Hold on. Which one is this one? Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Is this the first one? No, this is the first one. Okay, so this is first one. What's the second one? What is the second one? Hold on. I can't remember the other. What is the other ones? What are the other ones? Sequels. There it is. 28 weeks later. That's right. So we got 28 weeks later. And then he wanted to do 28 months later. So yeah, this one isn't bad. It's funny because this is another one of the ones that I don't know if I like the second one better than the first one, because I like, this is a bloody good movie, but I like the second one really well too. It's another one of them movies. I'm not completely sure. I would put this. I would probably put this above average. This was 28 Days Later was a good movie. It was a good movie. The Witch. I honestly don't know if I watched this. Come back to it. I'm not sure. Aliens 3. Aliens 3. 1 and 2 are really good. I will say that. Hi, White Wolf. How's it going, buddy? Hi, White Wolf. Welcome, buddy. White Wolf, I'm sitting here doing this list. Whoa, not too good. What's wrong? What happened? Everything okay? Is everything okay? Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I'm sorry to hear that, man. There's 1,000 things that people say whenever people lose a parent or a really close relative. And none of that's going to make it any better. Like, it's just not. So, being in the same boat and having a parent who passed away, I send my love and regards to your family, and I'm sorry to hear that. And just know that in the long run of things, it doesn't get better, it just gets easier. It just gets easier, man. Like, I miss my mom every day. There's things about my mom that I miss like crazy. Especially around this time, because whenever Thanksgiving comes up, my mom used to love to bake a ton of stuff, and like, I don't know, like, it just brings back a lot of like crazy memories. So, but I send love, man, and I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. She was having a lot of problems, I remember you telling me. So I'm a true believer in if she was suffering at all, I hope that's done. So that's how I was with my mom, man. Whenever she had cancer and like close to the end, like the last week or so, she just suffered so bad. And I just was like, man, like nobody deserves to go through this shit. So I'm man. I will tell you this, something that I've learned really well. Honor, man, honor. Like, and it's sad, and I get that, but don't dwell on the passing. Dwell on her life. Like, just, you know, honor that. Like, focus on that. Remember good times. Remember just things like that. Like, that's my big thing. Like, just remember good times and just times that, you know, you laughed, times you smiled, times that you had together, like any time, like just do that kind of stuff. Man, I'm also a weird person, and for every birthday and somebody in my family that's passed away, I light a candle, to honor them. And we do a lot of times whenever people have passed away, like their death date, but I hate doing that so much. I would just rather honor the day that they were born, the day they came to us, the day we were graced with them, more than I would the day that we lost them. So, but yeah, it's a good tradition to start if you have the money. It doesn't have to be expensive either. Just get a little candle, like, and just light it whenever you have loved ones that, you know, have passed away. Just light it. Do an in honor thing. I do it for grandparents, parents, cousins. I think it's a nice way to honor somebody. I think I actually learned that from, I don't know if that's Japanese tradition. There's a tradition out there where they light candles. And that might be like a Day of the Dead thing, like a Mexican Day of the Dead thing. Like, but I always thought that was a cool way to honor people, was to, you know, like just light a candle for them and then just like kind of think about them. Like I said, but I could sit here and tell you 1,000 things, man. It's not going to make it any better. It sucks. I lost my mom too, man, and I know how it feels, bud. I really do. Like, there's just nothing that I can tell you that's gonna ease that. Like, it's just not. So, just know that I'm here. I love your face. And I send my love. And just honor remembering her. That's the big thing I can tell you. Just to remember her. Remember all the good times. You're welcome, buddy. Like I said, I'm one of these people that, like, whenever you lost somebody, people can tell you 1,000 times like it's gonna get better, and you know, like, I don't know. That stuff just kind of sometimes just goes into like a deaf ear, and it just, I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't help as much as whenever people are like, dude, I understand. Like, and like, you know, I don't know. We travel on this planet that rotates in this crazy atmosphere, and just, you know, we're on this floating rock for a limited amount of time. And I honestly just hope that, like, my biggest thing is I hope that with my time that I have, I hope I at least have impacted or graced somebody with a smile or a bit of happiness. I would honestly rather, like, instead of people like talk about, like, I don't know, like how sad they are about my passing, I would just like to have people like sit and just be like, do you remember that one time Gerg did this? Like, wow. I think that's such a nice, like a nice remembering thing. So remember, guys, if anything happens to me, don't be sad. We're all destined for that, but like, just kind of get together and be like, oh God, do you remember that one time Gerg did this? And just laugh. Just laugh and have a good time. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I'll end it with this, and I won't say any more, okay? I hope she went peacefully, and I hope she's better because of that. Because I know that you told me she's having problems. So that's all I have to say. That makes it. You're welcome, bud. It makes it a little bit. Yeah. That stuff's never easy to deal with, bud. It's just not. It's not easy at all. It is not easy at all. All right, so let me get back to like being weird about Alien 3. But yeah, if you do the candle idea, trust me, like it really, like, I don't know, it just it helps a little bit. It's really nice. It seems to help. Judy, I've talked to you a million times about my cousin Judy, man. It was like a sister. Like that's one of the hardest deaths I've had to deal with. It was even harder than my mother, and that's because my mom was in her 60s, you know, and like had lived 60 years, and my cousin dies in her 20s. Like it was really hard for me to just kind of grasp. But the lighting of the candle thing every year kind of helps me get by it a little bit better. So everybody do that. Like, take that.
I know.
Ads. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop.
I know.
Boom.
I know.
Ads suck. All right, so let's go. Okay, so we're talking about Alien 3. Alien 3 was not the best of movies. Trying to think of. Compared to the others, it would be below average. Compared to 1 and 2, it's below average. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to below average 3. Which I shouldn't, because if 4 comes up, we're just screwed. Child's Play 2 is a fun game, is a fun movie game. It's a fun movie. It's such a fun movie. It's such a fun movie. And I don't know, like, it's one of those Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 things for me. They're so close. They're so close. I don't honestly know which one I like better. But as I watch Child's Play 2, I've grown fond of it more than I have 1. But it's just because basically Chucky's like, I don't know, like, he doesn't have to do that I'm a doll thing, and I can't show people that I'm a doll. He's actually just like, I'm just gonna kill things. And like, I think that's why I like that movie so much. Child's Play 1 is iconic just because of the fact that it introduces this amazing character to you. We talked about this whenever we watched it, White and I did. They introduce this amazing character to you that just it's a game changer in horror, and 2 is almost there. So I don't want to go too much lower. I'm definitely going to go the greatest. So I go 1 as really good as like the S tier, and 2 gets an A, like big time. Now, next year that might change, because as I watch Child's Play 1 and 2, I'm really starting to like 2. I'm really starting to like 2 better than 1. It took me a long time to admit that about Halloween. Child's Play is starting to get in that realm too. Like, Child's Play 2 is a really good movie. And it's so much fun. It's so fun to watch with people too. But that's that Chucky that just doesn't give a shit. Like, and that's why it's such a good movie. He doesn't care. He just does not care. Like, he's got that attitude of like, I'm pissed off and I just don't care. And I think that's always a really good Chucky. In any of the series. Oh, Alien, man. Alien has to be an S tier. It introduces us to this terrifying xenomorph that just is a thing of your nightmares. Like, it just has to be, it has to be an S tier. Like, it's the alien or the xenomorph is frightening. It's absolutely frightening. It can sneak up on you. It's always one step ahead of you. It has acid spit. Like, I don't know how you can not think that's terrifying. And that's how it was for me the first time I watched Alien. It's terrifying. But that's another movie. That's another movie in a series where Halloween 1, Halloween 2, I'm like, ah. And then we got Child's Play 2, and I'm starting to slowly. And then you got Alien and Aliens, and it's, oh man, it's just starting to creep up there. Aliens is a good movie. Alien made it, but Aliens is such a good movie. Like, they're so close. What is this? A Nightmare on Elm Street 2. This is another movie that I'm going to talk about too. A Nightmare on Elm Street, I like better. But Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is starting to grow on me too. There are some parts in that movie that just deserve recognition. Man. But you just can't beat the first one, like in this. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do greatest. Again, same, yep. And White, I put a New Nightmare on this as the greatest too. I don't know if you remember A New Nightmare, but oh, Freddy in that movie scares the living daylights out of me. It just scares the daylights out of me. Oh, White, if you want to do this, I don't know if you did this or not, but if you want to do this, you can do exclamation point tier list. Hold on. If you feel like it, it's up to you. If you want to do exclamation point tier list, you can actually do this too. It'll come up. Because I put this out. There's actually a total results. And this will show me, like, it shows our connections and how together I am with everybody else. I think that's what this 13% is right here. So I'm, like, kind of in the realm. I'm 7% on these. So that's why I wanted to start doing this, because this is a way that I can do a tiers list of my favorite horror movies, but you guys could also join along with me. So, and there's like 21 hours left. So, if you want to do it, you can. Oh man. Bride of Chucky. All right. Bride of Chucky, is an extremely good movie. It has a great cast. It has probably one of the most dangerous Chuckies. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chucky 3 is pretty crazy, but Bride of Chucky is really nuts. And then we have the wonderful, like, scene that was supposed to be in the second one where they have Jason's mask and Michael's mask and, like, the knife and the butcher's knife and the machete. And then we have Rob Zombie rocking. Like, I don't like Rob Zombie's movies, but Rob Zombie's got some good music. And we got Living Dead Girl rocking. And Jennifer Tilly is just gorgeous in that movie. Just gorgeous in that movie. Jennifer Tilly's gorgeous in almost every movie she's ever in. But it's such a good movie. Um, man, I would say that I don't think this is as good as 2, but I would definitely say this is above average. Bride of Chucky's a good movie. It's Bride of Chucky's a fun. I know, honestly, Jennifer Tilly's gorgeous, dude. White, have you ever seen Jennifer Tilly in High Spirits? Have you ever seen that movie? If you have not, you should. It's not one of Jennifer Tilly's like nude movies, but like she's gorgeous in that movie, dude. Just gorgeous. A long time ago, she's gorgeous, dude. Jennifer Tilly is gorgeous. I will admit it. I will say it. She's gorgeous. What is this one? Can anybody read that? Which alien is this one? This must be ice. This is 4, right? Was that Isolation? No. What is the 4th one? Because it's got Winona Ryder in it, so this is the 4th one. What is that called? I can't think of what that's called. This isn't. You didn't know there was more than 4? 3. 3 is the. Okay, so get me right here. Am I right? 3 is 3 or 4. What? Well, I know what 1 and 2 is. Is 3 the prison or is 4 the prison? I think 4 is the prison, right? What happens in 3? Why can I not remember 3? Give me a second. Why can I not remember 3? Why does I want both of them to be in that prison, but I want both of them to be in that prison. I think 3 is the prison. Yeah, 3 is the prison. Okay. 3 is like the it's not the prison, it's the is that a prison? Resurrection is 4. Hold on. This is where they go to, yeah, the prison. That is right. Okay. Yeah, so this is the prison one. So 3 is the prison one. 4 is whenever they clone her. Maybe is it forever? Need to rewatch it? Yeah, we should. I gotta remember which ones I have. I'm not sure which ones I have. But yeah, so like the 4th one is whenever they clone her. And I think she can like sense the aliens because they cloned her with some alien DNA or something. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah. This one's a weird movie. I would say out of the 3, this is probably the below average one. I would have to say that. All right, so we got Nightmare 4. You got Nightmare 4. This is... Dream Master isn't bad. Dream Master is not bad. 5 isn't bad. 6 is kind of where it gets a little shady. But 4 is not bad at all. 4 is not bad. Now, do I think it's better than Dream Warrior? Probably not. So I'm going to put that probably at average. Because I think Dream Warrior was better. But 4 is not bad. 4 is not a bad movie at all. The garbage movies are where I think is just bad. Like anything above that is tolerable. So, and yes, that includes Wrong Turn. So, yes. Hi, Wrong Turn. I cannot remember the Final Destination movies. I know all 5 of them are on here. I remember 1. I can't remember 5 movies of the Grim Reaper trying to kill people. So we're just not going to do them. Nightmare 5. Okay, so we did 4. Yeah, they all mix together. They do. They really all mix together. The The only thing I remember some of the kills. And I can't remember if like 4 or 5 is where that dude gets, is that he gets killed by the, is it the ladder? You think he's gonna like burn to death in his apartment, but he gets killed by the ladder or something falls on him. Like whatever, you think it's gonna be the ladder, but something falls. I can't remember. It's such a weird movie. Nightmare 5. I'm gonna have to say that this is, this probably is below average. It's not a bad movie. Yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's just I don't think it's as good as 4. But it's not a bad movie. 5 is not bad. 6 is hard. 6 is hard to watch. 6 is enjoyable, but 6 is hard to watch. Yeah, and it's same. Yeah. 6 is kind of hard to watch a little bit of. The Conjuring, I don't care about. Fright Night, dude. Oh, I love Fright Night. I love Fright Night. Oh, man. Fright Night might be an S tier one for me. I love this movie. I love this movie. I love Fright Night. It's such a good movie. I'm probably going to. Fright Night's a good movie. I have to say Fright Night's a good movie. I bet you other people had that movie way lower, but I enjoy the shit out of that movie. Hey, look at this. Oh, man, I don't even have to hesitate. Dude, The Exorcist is an S tier movie. If you do not think The Exorcist is an S tier movie, you're absolutely insane. The Exorcist is such a good movie. It's such a good movie. Any movie that goes through can do The Exorcist. Oh, I loved it, dude. Any movie that goes through these two guys trying to like get this demon out of her, and then the end of it is them both realizing they're never going to beat this thing. It's what I love about the end of that movie. They both know they're screwed. And I think that makes that, like, amazing. Is this the first one? Final Destination is not bad. I like the first one. But I can't tell if that's the first one or not, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Part 3. Friday the 13th, Part 3. It's such a good movie. I don't know why. I don't know. There's a lot of people that can't do The Exorcist, but I love that movie. That movie's crazy. That movie's absolutely just insanity. I think that's probably why I like it so much. Not gonna lie to you. Part 3, Friday the 13th. I don't know. I like 3, don't get me wrong. I like 3. I really like the girls in 1 and 2 better. Like the main girls. Like I like them a lot better in 1 and 2. 3 does give us the, now wait a minute. 3 gives us the iconic mask, right? That's the one with Shelly. Is that right? Yeah, correct? Yes. 3 is the one that gives us the mask. 3 is not a bad movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the guy from 2 is a better jokester and prankster than Shelly. I said this earlier. The guy from 2 that actually like lives. I think that guy's cool. And Larry Zerner is cool though. I got to play Friday the 13th with him. He's a cool guy. But like, I like the guy from 2 better. The one that like scares them whenever he's telling them the story by the fire. That guy's awesome. And then in this one, we get introduced to like the biker gang and the yo-yo in 3D that just pissed me off. So I would put this movie, I would probably put this above average. It's not a bad movie. I put the final chapter at average. So I would probably put this above average. You get the mask, so you get the iconicness there. Without this, there wouldn't be the mask. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's not a bad movie. I think it's probably right up there with me with Urban Legends. And I would probably put it as average. It's not a bad movie. If it's on, I'll watch it big time because it's not a bad movie. And same way with Urban Legends. Like, I like both of them for different reasons. But yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad movies. Part 2, baby. Oh, dude. I love Friday the 13th Part 2. I love Friday the 13th Part 2. I love this movie. I have F13 Part 1 on top at S tier, and it deserves to stay there. But this one deserves to go to greatest. F13 Part 2 has probably my favorite Gone Girl. And I like the plot. I 1 and 2 are the 2 movies that I can watch and never not like. Just I always want to watch the whole thing. The other ones I'm kind of like, I can skip through. But 1 and 2 I always want to watch the whole movies of. Those are like my go-tos. I always like, yeah, let's watch all Part 2. Yeah, let's watch all of this. So, and I put 6 too. 6 was up high because 6 is just crazy as shit. 6 is a crazy movie and I love it. Insidious 2, I did not watch. So we're going to put that in there. I did not watch it. Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Man, I love this movie. I love this movie. I love how it's the evil lady from the first one. And I love the doctor at the end. I love the doctor getting the crazy doctor getting turned into this like hell like the devil's favorite Cenobite. It's amazing. It's such a good part. I would say that Hellbound is probably above average. It's a good movie. It's such a good movie. But I love the fact that lady, like, that evil lady from the first one comes back. She escapes. The Hills Have Eyes 2. I like the first Hills Have Eyes. It's a good movie. kind of iconic. Love that. I'm not as big of a fan of the second one. And I don't think it lives up to the first one, so I'm gonna definitely below average that one. Insidious 3 I did not watch because I don't care. Sorry. Which one is this? Is this the original? This is Paranormal Activity 3. There's too many paranormal activities. Way too many paranormal activities. Just way too many. There's way too many. That and Final Destinations. They need to stop. I'm not trying to be mean either, but also they also need to do that for Saul. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but Saul needs to stop too. I love Saul. Saul 1 is so good. 2 is good. 3 is okay. Beyond that, you're just making it too much. You're Halloweening it. Stop it. Or Friday the 13th it. Stop it. Nightmare on Elm Street. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. We don't need that many of them. I could have lived with just Saw 1 and Saw 2. Like, they're great. Just don't change them. We don't need anything else. Stop it. Oh, Leprechaun. Oh, man. Oh. People are going to hate me for this, but I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm putting Leprechaun in as an S tier, man. There's never a time that Leprechaun has come on TV that I have not watched it and have not loved it. I know the Hellraiser rankings hurt you, Germ. I knew that was the first thing you were gonna say. I knew that's the first thing you were gonna say. I honestly had an internal conflict about putting the first one, putting the first one up there in S. So, how you doing, bud? How's Dad doing? Is he doing okay? So let's go back. But like I said, this is why it's mine. You can do one if you want to. There is a hold on. There's the tier list. I hope that works. And it does everybody's, so it does percentages. I think that's what this means over here. Is this is a percentage that everybody's agreeing with me. All right, Leprechaun 3. Oh, dude, oh, man, he's good. I'm glad he's doing good, man. Leprechaun 3 might be some kind of weird guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna lie to you. Leprechaun 3 is so cheesy that I love it. Like, I don't know why. Leprechaun 3 is so cheesy. I love it. This is another one of those things that just drives me nuts because I can't tell if I like 2 or 3 better. And it might be 3 that I like better than 2 in Leprechaun series. Man, we had this discussion, didn't we, Germ? Like, I think we had this discussion when we were watching these at one point in time. Because I think we went back and rewatched these. Because I think we watched 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And we were laughing because of, like, how tall he is in space. Whenever he gets, like, grown. But, like, this is one of those, like, I love Leprechaun 1. 2 is not bad. Big Brack movie Monday. I will do that. Like, I'll do it again. I want to do, I was thinking about doing, I've already watched the horror movies, and I was thinking about doing the horror movies for Thanksgiving, but I've already watched them. So I'll probably do at least a Monday in December. Cause I gotta do my normal of watching Goldberg. We gotta watch Goldberg's fucking horror movie. So there's no way I cannot not do that. But yeah, this is one of those cases that Leprechaun 3 is just so off the wall. It's so crazy that I don't know which one I like better. I really honestly don't. Like, a couple of these are hard for me because I like 2 and I like 3. Can you undo it? Can you undo it? Leprechaun 3 is the best. It is. It really is. It's the better of those two. Two, I don't know what's wrong with 2. I don't know if you can. I tried. Because I was having this internal struggle up here. And because I was going to move Hellraiser up, but I couldn't figure it out. I don't think you can. I don't think you can move him out once you, or maybe you could just, maybe here? No, I don't think you could change him. I don't think I can set that up either. Well, there you go, Jerm. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is now one of your S tiers. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was one of your favorites. Yeah, I'm all right, so I'm going to go with 3. I'm going to legitimately go with 3 as the greatest. And then I'm going to go 2 as above average. Leprechaun, because I like 3. I don't know what it is about 3. I don't know what it is about Leprechaun 3 that I love so much. Now I can't, I'm not gonna. They're not gonna beat the first ones because the first ones introduced me to that lovable ass character who will, bounce up and down on your belly and with a pogo stick. Man, I gotta put Prometheus in this. I want me gold. Yeah, I fucking love that movie so much. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. No, he goes, what does he say whenever he's doing that? This old man, he laid sticks, is that what he says? He does that song, right? Whatever he does whenever he's pogoing on his chest. Teach you to steal me gold. Such a good part. Oh man, that dude like slowly turning into a leprechaun in 3 is fantastic, by the way. Just amazing, by the way. Hold on. Let's making sure. All right. I was making sure everything was good. I want me gold. Oh God. Let's see. Prometheus. Yeah, I didn't realize that was on there. Whenever I read it, it had S, A, B, C, D, and F, and there was no rather watch a 19. I don't know why that came in, because that wasn't on the other one. I don't know if that's something weird that happened with this because of the way that I did it multiplayer. Not multiplayer, but I did it for everybody. I don't know what I have no idea. I don't know where that came from, because that's not in the original one that I remember. I don't know where that came from. That's why I haven't put anything in there, because that's stupid as shit, and I don't know where that came from. I've just basically been like going to F, and so bad it's good. Like, I mean, seriously, like, I could put a ton of them in there, but like, I don't want to do that. It's just stupid. All right, let's see. What's this? The Ring 2? Man. That's another one. I need to do Prometheus, though. I enjoyed Prometheus. I don't think it was... I think it's definitely... I think Prometheus was an average movie. Like, I don't feel like it was below average. But at the same time, like... I'll give it average just because she does fucking surgery on her. She does that part where that thing is doing surgery on her to remove the alien out of her stomach. Just makes me awkward and has me on the edge of my seat every fucking time. And I love it. It's unnerving. But I love it. But that's a very unnerving part. Here's another Saw movie. There's another Scream movie. So I really enjoyed Scream 1 and 2. 3 is not too bad. 4 is where it kind of gets a little like, I don't know. 4 is not bad, but it's not the best. It's just not, I don't know. I would probably put it, I don't know if I'd put it in Jason X. It's an average movie. Like, that's how I feel about that movie. I think it's average. I don't think it's really good or bad. But it's average. What's this? Would you stop with the Saw movies? Okay. Scream 3. Like I said, I like the killer in this one. I would say that's within the category of all of the movies. I would say that's probably above average. I would say it legitimately is like 1, 2, 3, because I enjoyed the first one a lot. But 2 and 3 are probably above average. I probably would put 2 up in, I don't know, Scream I might put in the greatest. Just because I don't think it's an S tier, but I don't think it's a bad movie. And I enjoyed that movie as a kid. Like, I enjoyed this movie as a kid. And I've watched it again, and it doesn't really I don't think it's worse. So, what the hell is this? I don't think I've watched Sinister. What is this? Sinister 2? I have not watched that either. Now I've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the remake. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it was. Well, let's do this first. Let's do this first, because this is the original, right? Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I don't know if I should put the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre at an S or an A. The only reason that I would put it as an S is because it had such a profound, weird effect on me that still watching it to this day, I cringe and am in pain every time he hooks somebody on a hook. And that's kind of like if the movie like has a profound thing on me, like I kind of pick that as my S tier. I kind of do it as like an introduction thing. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm gonna put that as an S tier just because of the fact that it just makes me, like, still to this day, makes me kind of uneasy whenever he hangs people. And this remake wasn't that good. I don't want to shit on all these remakes. I feel like that's all I'm doing is shitting on these remakes. I feel like that's all I'm doing is shitting on these remakes. I mean, I guess I should shit on these remakes. Now, the question is, do I think that, like, the Texas Chainsaw remake was worse than the Nightmare on Elm Street remake? And that's probably not. So I probably would give this an average. And I'm not really sure I've seen this one. So I'm going to put it here because I don't know if I've seen that one. I don't think I've seen The Conjuring 2. I can't remember any of the fucking Final Destinations except for one, because there was 75,000 of them. Do you like the remake? Which remake? Nightmare? Texas Chainsaw? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad remake. Like I said, I don't want to feel like I'm shitting on all of them. It's not a bad remake. I probably should have put it above Halloween. Because you know me and the fucking Rob Zombie Halloween. I should have probably put that one up, but I can't change it now. Let's see. I'm not doing The Grudge, because I don't care. The Hills Have Eyes. This is the original, right? Did I say 2006? This is the remake? I don't remember the remake. Is the original one here? Oh, that's not the Texas Chainsaw Massacre either. Which one did I put up here? Oh, I put the wrong one. Son of a bitch. It's down here. It's down here. Where's that at? Where's that at? I just saw that. This is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I hate that there's so many of these that are the same. That goes up there. This is the... I don't remember. What is that one? Is that the new one that just came out? Can anybody read that? Like, can you read that? Which one is this one? I didn't read the little writing under it. but there's definitely writing. It's newer. Yeah, there's writing. I, for some reason, thought they did. Okay, I need to pay attention to these a little bit more. 13 Ghosts. Oh. I didn't hate this movie. I didn't hate 13 Ghosts. Curse of Mikey, that's the one where he kills the radio guy and hangs him from a tree. That's old Mikey. That's where it starts out. He's chasing the lady down the hallway and jams her head on a spike and then chases her to the bus station. That's the one that has what's his name in it from Anchorman, Ghostbusters. I can't think of his name. Paul Rudd. That has Paul Rudd in it. Yeah, that's Paul Rudd. I love Paul Rudd in that movie. I can't, man, 13 Ghosts. I've come to like this movie a lot more than whenever it first came out. And I don't know, I don't want to shit on this movie because it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I would say that's an average movie. That whenever that one dude gets sliced in half and you see like his body slide down and you see the rest of his like organs and shit behind the glass, it's amazing. I like that part. This is another Final Destination. The first one was okay. I did not watch Hostel 2. Yeah, it is what it is. I did not watch Annabelle Creation. I didn't watch Annabelle Comes Home.
I know. Ads suck.
Yeah, true. True, Hostile. How's it going, buddy?
I know. Ads suck.
Let's see. Now, Child's Play 3, man. Child's Play 3? I like Child's Play 3. I don't think it's as good as the others, but I like Child's Play 3. I enjoy Child's Play 3. No. Not in this one for some weird reason. I thought you just dragged, but you actually just clicked the collar. You clicked the collar associated. And that threw me off too. I thought it was drag. I guess they changed it and that's no longer how you do it. Or it's this version of whoever made this one. I don't dislike this one, but I don't think it's the greatest, so I'm just gonna go as average. The 3's not bad. The Strangers. I have seen this movie once. I have seen The Strangers once. Yeah, you just vote. I see The Strangers once. And I feel like I'm not the best person to make a judgment on that because I'm not really sure. I'm gonna put it in. I didn't think it was anything special. It's kind of like urban legend and stuff. It's just average. Is this the original Annabelle? You know, I've never seen Annabelle. I've ever told you that. I've never seen Annabelle. I've never seen any of the Conjuring or the Annabelle movies that I know of. If I did, I saw them on TV at some point in time, and yeah. Oh man. All right, here we go. This is gonna get me kicked out of my F13 group. I like the Friday the 13th remake. I really do. I like the remake. I really do. I like the F13 remake. It was a fun movie. I don't have any problems with the fact that he has underground tunnels, and I just enjoyed it. I thought it was a good remake. Yeah. I really, really, really love that movie. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put it, because I think I'm gonna put it above average, because everybody seems to shit on that movie, but like I haven't found a problem with it. I enjoy it. It pretty well much has everything you want in a Friday the 13th movie. I just don't know why people just relentlessly shit on this movie. But I think I'm gonna do above average, because it's a good movie. Never had a problem with it. Never had a problem with that movie at all. I have not seen Doctor Sleep. I have this movie and I want to see it so bad, and I've not watched it. I've wanted to watch The Shining and Doctor Sleep together, so I can't vote on this. But I've heard that like the flashback parts are absolutely amazing in this movie, and I want to see it so bad, but I have not watched it yet. And I need to watch it. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Wait a minute, which one is this? Which part is this? Is this 6? Yeah, this is 6. Okay. Oof. I won't ever give a a Nightmare on Elm Street. I won't ever give a Nightmare on Elm Street movie a garbage. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, at 6, I'm gonna go below average. Yeah. 6 is hard to watch. Oh man. Ugh. Ah. All right. Let's talk. Let's have a discussion, class. All right? Let's have a discussion. Okay? All right. I want to give, okay. Oh, where do I even start? We have a Kung Fu Freddy, okay? That's all I have to say, okay? We have a Kung Fu Freddy. I honestly think, I don't know. I think this is a little bit better than Jason X. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I thought this was the greatest thing since sliced cheese whenever it first came out. But as I've gotten older and I've watched it, I love Freddy in this movie. I love Freddy in this movie. Jason is kind of a pussy in this movie. But I love Freddy in this movie. I want to base my rating of this movie just on Freddy. Just in general. Because Freddy in this movie is just fantastic. I don't know, like, he gets the stoner kid stoned as a fucking Freddy, I can't even think of what it's called, what it is. Um, it's a play on Alice in Wonderland, but I can't think of what that's called. Caterpillar. He's a Freddy Caterpillar. Oh man. Frederick in this movie is just off the wall. Man. Do I think he's over frightening? No. But I think he's just off the wall in this movie. I'm gonna give this an average. Just because I think Freddy in that movie is just off the wall. I think he is just something else in that movie. Altogether. Just altogether. Alright, so here's where we're gonna go into this. I'm a huge fan of Halloween, man. I love Halloween. But I have come to love Halloween 2 better than I do Halloween 1. So, Halloween 1 is the greatest. But I think Halloween 2 is better. I think it's S tier. Dick Warlock as Mikey is my jam. I really like Dick Warlock as Mikey. Every time that I watched those movies this year. I watched it with you guys in Discord, and then I watched it on TV like a couple times. And every time Dick Warlock walks down those steps without looking down, it's legitimately my nightmare. Like it is my nightmare. It pulls something out of my stomach. Nah, it's not lies. I've told you this before. I've told you that I've come to like Halloween 2 better than Halloween. That's happened in the last couple of years. It's starting to creep up a little bit on Child's Play 1 and 2 and Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like slowly creeping on those two. Like Halloween 2 has taken Halloween in the last couple of years. You are a Dick Warlock. And then like it's starting to creep up the other ways too. Come on, Gerb. You totally gave Generation, right? A New Generation. You gave that above average, right? Right? You gave that above average, right? You fucking better. You better have given that movie above average. I will have nothing other than just above average for that movie. Did you put that fucking S tier? That movie's crazy as balls. All right, so Halloween 6. Now, here's where I'm going to be weird, because I don't know. Did you do A? Dude, New Generations is absolutely bonkers. It's such a bonkers good movie. Like, rewatching that, oh my god, it's such a crazy but fun movie. I like Halloween 6. I love Paul Rudd in Halloween 6. I love the guitar like mix in Halloween 6. I love the guy. I don't know. I like the guy that he kills, the radio guy. But what is he? I bet you she dresses like a something and barks like a dog. I can't remember what he says. Dresses like a no. I bet you she shags like a minx and barks like a dog. I like 6. I've always been a fan of 6. I might honestly say that I like 6 better than I do 5. I probably like 6 better than I do 4, which is fun. So, Halloween 6, I'm probably going to put that at above average. I like that movie. I like Halloween 6 a lot. And then we got Halloween, the Green Inferno. Okay, I've only seen the Green Inferno once. I didn't think the Green Inferno was anything special. Did anybody else feel that same way? Anybody else think that the Green Inferno was like top notch, like top tier, like best movie ever? Oh, it's you should you should watch it. Bring a bucket. Jeremy, you've watched Green Inferno, right? I didn't think it was anything special. I really did. I didn't think it was anything special. It's just, it's gore. Oh man, I didn't think things grossed me out until fucking Germ made me watch some movie. Made me watch some movie where the dudes regurgitated the fucking each other's food. They didn't really regurgitate. They just chewed it up and spit it on a plate and had the other person chew it up too. That's the first thing it's made my stomach turn. Ugh. I just didn't enjoy that movie. I don't even want to put it at average. Yeah, the Boxer's Omen. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I don't get sick at movies, like, but that just, I don't know what it is about dudes regurgitating other dudes. I mean, dudes chewing other dudes' food, spitting it out, and then putting it in their mouth. Ugh. Ah. I'm going to put this below average. I don't think Green Inferno was a good movie. I don't have any weird kinks about people eating other people. All right, so the remake of Halloween. It's not the best movie ever made. It's not the worst movie ever made. I think it's very average. Out of the three new ones, I probably would put it definitely at above average. Because out of the new three movies, it's definitely the better of those three. But I gotta base it on, you know, I'm basing it on something different than that, which is weird. I should base it on however the hell I want to. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm not a big fan of, I don't know. Some of the kills in Halloween Ends and Halloween Kills were nice. The beginning of Halloween Ends, that little like throwback is nice. But even that's just a little too overdone. It's not as bad as Zombies, like even close. But I don't know. I'm gonna put this at above average. Just because I like it better than the others that were made. And I think it's better than Rob Zombie's Halloween remake. Oh, man. Jason takes Manhattan. Jason is in Manhattan for one scene. Oh, it's not better than the final chapter. I should have put Jason X in garbage. Oh God, I'm gonna put below average. I know. It's just he takes it. It should have been Jason arrives in Manhattan and just leaves. Cracks me up. Son, Jason hangs out in Manhattan for a long time. I did hear the behind the scenes stuff of that thanks to Red Letter Media, and I understand now because like they did have it. They were gonna like take him, like the boxing scene that happens up on top of the roof. They were gonna have that done in Madison Square Garden, but the company that was backing the film was like, no, you need to use less money. And then they were like, you need to use less money. So they just kept taking money away from the production, which cracks me up. All right, so Halloween 5. Halloween 5 is just nuts. Halloween 5 is weird. The director is a weird man. He wanted Mikey to have a pink mask and golden hair, I think it was, and you can actually see it in one of the filming things. Yeah, was that 4? That was 4. That was 4, right? Was that 4? Yeah, that was 4. I'm sorry. 4 was the pink mask. That was 4. 5 is where he wanted the Native American guy that played Mikey to unmask and wanted him to do like a big part unmasked. And like the guy was like, you realize that Mikey's not Native American. Like he's like Caucasian as Caucasian could be, right? And he wouldn't do it. So like they just show his eyeball and a little bit of his face. Cause he didn't want them showing his face. Cause he said Mikey's Caucasian. It's not gonna work. Yeah, 4 was the weird director guy. 4 is not bad, actually. I like 4 better than I do 5. 5's a little bit more menacing, I think, though. Is that right? Am I thinking of the right one? Yeah, 5 is a little bit more brutal. But 4 is fun, and I like 4. So I probably would say... I would probably say that 5... I would say that 5 probably would be my below average one. And 4 would be my average one. Because 4 is definitely the one that I could watch on TV all the time, and it has some interesting like kills and stuff in it. So I'll give it that love. Oh, we go to Halloween 2. The only part that I liked about this whole movie was the very beginning at the hospital. That's the only part I like about this whole movie. It's the only thing I liked about this whole movie. Legitimately the only part. And that's just bad. But I've been told to rewatch this. Again, because apparently this is like, I guess the studio, he said the studio gave him a lot of problems. And this is the movie that he made so that they would kick him out of his contract, is what he said. But that also sounds like a Rob Zombie thing saying my movie sucked and I don't want to take credit for the suckiness. But for the last time that I watched it, the things that I remember, it's garbage. And I'm going to put it in the garbage pail. So it's going to garbage. I know, everybody's like, what? Gerg put a... There's no way. You know, I've only seen the Evil Dead remake once. Yeah, I've noticed. I probably need to go watch it again. I probably need to rewatch it. There's a lot of people are talking about how like it's like a hidden gem like Halloween 3. I don't think that's true, but I'll go back and revisit it again and see what I think. I just don't believe it's a Halloween 3. I didn't hate this remake. I didn't hate this remake. I think it's about how I've been about all the other remakes. It's kind of average. I didn't hate it. Like, I don't have any reason to hate it. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It missed a little bit of dude, there's just something about Raimi. Like, I don't know what it is about Raimi. There's something about Raimi films that like kind of, I don't know, they just have this I don't know if it's the way that he directs just like films. But Raimi just has this sense in those movies. It's kind of why I love the Ash vs. Evil Dead. Because Raimi just, I don't know what it is about his filmmaking, but it just, I don't know. It's kind of like the Crap. What did he do? The Marvel movie he did recently. Like, you can just tell it's Raimi. Like, it has Raimi all over it. Like the shots and stuff are crazy. Like, it's that and the Hulk. Was that just Hulk? Was that Incredible Hulk? What did he do? Doctor Strange too. Yeah. Which Hulk did he do? Germ. Was that Hulk or the Incredible Hulk? I think it was Hulk, right? With Eric Bana? He didn't do that? Who did the one? Who was that? Am I getting that confused with somebody? Who did that one? Was that Ang Lee? Who did that movie then? I'm thinking of something different. That was Ang Lee. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why I had Ang Lee in that. We're good. Never mind. Never mind. Wrong movie. Wrong brain thought. Wrong brain thought. So what's the movie that I always that you always talk to me about, the supermarket one, Germ? And that's not a Raimi. Raimi didn't direct that movie, right? But that was the guy that, like, Raimi went to film school with? Or, like, he did tutelage under the guy? Something. What is that movie where they're in that suit? Yeah, Intruder. That's not a Raimi film, right? God, that feels like a Raimi film. If you guys have not seen Intruder, we have to make that a movie night too. Because Intruder is a damn good movie. That's such a good movie. See, this is why I like to have Germ. Germ's my, Germ is my, Germ has a lot of knowledge. Germ has a lot of knowledge. My brother Germ has a shit ton of knowledge. That's why I like to have him. That's why I like to have him here. Why so many Insidious movies? All right. H2O. Intruder. Oh, it's such a good movie. Such a good movie. H2O. I like H2O. There's something about H2O that attracts me to it every time it's on. Like, I'm kind of pulled in by it. I don't know what it is about this movie, but I like H2O. I'm not a big fan of the digital mask that they used in the one part because it looks just incredibly bonkers. I wish George Lucas would go in and do a restoration of it and change the CGI. Josh Hart, yeah, it's what it is. It's Josh Hartnett's hair. That's why I'm in it. I think I'm in it because Josh Hartnett hits him in the face with a rock. I'm in it for LL Cool J, man. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, man. I was in it just for LL Cool J. I'm trying to think if I like it better than 6. Because I don't know if I like H2O better than 6. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good movie, but the ladies love the Cool J's. LL Cool J. That's something that I gotta figure out in my head right now because I'm not completely sure. I might put it in the same league as that. I think H2O probably would be above average. Would be above average for me. I enjoy that movie. That's another one of the movies that the Halloween series that I can grab and watch at any point in time. I've never seen Happy Death Day. At all. I've never seen Happy Death Day at all. Don't Breathe was a crazy fucking movie. Not really sure what I want to do with it though. But Don't Breathe is a crazy movie. It's a crazy movie. But do I think it was anything like, I don't know if it was, I would say it would be in my ballpark of average. Yeah, and I just, for some reason, I never watched it. I don't know why. I don't know why that kind of fell through the cracks and I never watched it. Oh God, Jason Goes to Hell. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Jason Goes to Hell is a very strange movie that I don't hate. I don't know why. I mean, I understand why people don't like it as much, and it's got the Friday the 13th Part 5 thing. And it's because Jason's only in it for what, like 5 minutes? Maybe 15 tops. But 20, because he gets killed in the beginning. So I'd say 20, 15 at the end. So, I mean, so probably he's probably total like 20 minutes, I think. Or 25 minutes of that movie. But I think it's weird how they just decided that the lore would be if you ate his heart. I don't hate it. Yeah. It's so funny because, like, I want to put it up higher than Jason X. I want to do it at average. Mainly because of the fact that every time I watch that movie, I'm just like, the dude that's doing the autopsy, he just like kind of, he has this like lovingly stare. I love that guy anyway, by the way. But he has this lovingly stare at the heart. And he's just like, fuck, I'm gonna do it. Ah, he just goes at it. Just noms on that thing like crazy. And it just cracks me up that somebody was like, dude, it does have Leslie Jordan. It just cracks me up that somebody was like, we should make a movie where people eat Jason's heart and they become, you know, Jason. It cracks me up. I gotta give that person credit. Whoever came up with that idea, I'm gonna go average. I don't hate that movie. There's people that like straight hate that movie. I don't hate that movie. I really don't hate that movie. Cabin Fever. I don't know if I've watched Cabin Fever. I really honestly don't know if I've watched Cabin Fever. Okay, now, this is something else. I love 28 Days Later, but I think I like 28 Weeks Later better. And I know that's the sequel. But I think I thoroughly enjoyed 28 Weeks Later better than I did 28 Days Later. At least what I can remember of that movie. And I might be just drunk, and I may be getting it backed up, like mixed. But I'm trying to think. The 28 Weeks Later is the dad, right? It's where the kids are trying to get away from the dad who has the virus. Maybe I am wrong about that. Maybe 28 Weeks Later was just average and the other one's better. I think I'm backwards. I'm just going to go average on this. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I like the other one. I like the first one then. That's right. Yeah, it's the one with Hawkeye. That's right. That's the one. Okay, yeah, I like the other one better. 28 Weeks Later is not a bad movie. It's just I think I like 28 Days Later better. 28 Weeks Later isn't bad. Let's see. Descent? I don't think I watched Descent. I don't think I've watched The Descent that I know of. I've watched Gothica. Watch it. Is it good? Do you like it, Jerm? Do you like The Descent? It rules? Okay, I'll have to check it out. I don't want to put it on the list because I don't think I've watched it. I've watched Gothica. I don't remember a lot about Gothica, so I'm guessing I just found it average. Because I don't remember a lot about Gothica. I don't remember hating it, but I don't remember like thinking, "Oh God, this movie's fantastic." So I think I'm just gonna go average because I don't remember a lot of it apparently. So, hey, it's the Wishmaster. Oh man. Oh, Wishmaster has did a cover of Behind. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I remember that actually. I remember that. I think that was, I remember watching the movie. For some reason, I don't remember that movie a lot. So it must not have had anything like spectacular that stood out in my eyes. Man, Wishmaster. It's been a little bit since I've watched. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can do better than The Who. Do you, Jerem, Wishmaster is not the one that we watched, right? What was the series that we watched, several months ago that the guy that did the lead died? Was that Witchcraft? It was Witchcraft, wasn't it? I think it was Witchcraft. Okay. Yeah. Was it Wishmaster? What did we watch? What did we watch? What was it called? Warlock. Not Witchcraft. Warlock. I'm sorry. Warlock. It's Warlock. White's on it. Warlock. Yeah, it was Warlock. The guy that played in that died. He died hiking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Man, why? Ooh. I've seen Wishmaster. Was that at the old apartment? Damn, dude. I thought we watched that like several months ago or something. Holy shit. Okay. Good lord. I didn't realize that was whenever I was at the apartment. Good lord. Okay. I don't. I've seen Wishmaster. I just don't remember it. Oh, maybe I should have got a revamp on some of these. Oh, dude, I thought I was here. I thought I was here. I thought we went through and rewatched all like the series. I remember liking Wishmaster. I know I've watched it. That's horrible. That's so horrible. I remember. Maybe I'm thinking Witchboard. I swear we watched it though, because we were talking about it how we hadn't watched it in so long, and I think we watched 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I'm wrong. My brain. We're good. I might think that was recent, like the last like couple years, and it might have been several years. Wishmaster. I wonder, maybe we watched that at Mom and Dad's before I moved up. when mom was sick. Or after mom passed away. Wishmaster. Man, I know I've seen this movie and I so badly want to give this a rating, but I don't. For some reason, I don't remember it. Hold on. Give me a second. Maybe what I should do is find the trailer. But that's also a bad thing because I can't watch the whole thing on stream because then I'll get in trouble. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll just mute it. Maybe if I watch... Maybe if I visually see parts of it, I'll remember it. I know I've seen Wishmaster. I just, for some reason, I don't remember it. It's so weird. I just don't remember it. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, I definitely remember this movie. Yeah, this is a good movie. I forgot
know.
how many
I
people
know.
were in this.
Ads suck. I know.
Boo!
I know.
Ads
suck.
It's got a hell of a cast. Okay. Yeah, all right, I gotcha. Flashback. It's got a hell of a cast. It's got a hell of a cast. It's not the showing them. It's just that like so you can do parts of movies and stuff critiquing. But you can't do full things of them. There's only so much at a time that you can show. And YouTube is weird. They do that also with trailers sometimes. So, like, if you show a clip, if you're critiquing it, that's fine. If you're talking about it. And it has something to do with what you're doing. So I probably could have shown it. It's just, it's weird. And, like, I don't want them to hit me with some weird, like, strike. But yeah, you can use pieces. I don't know if he heard any of that, and I'll go back to it. I do remember that this was yeah, it's really weird, like the way they do that. Like that's why you can see some sites that like go back and show like, we'll talk about movies like Red Letter Media. They'll talk about movies and they'll show little clips. You can only do certain size clips at certain times, but it has to be something that you're talking about. So you have to be talking about that specific situation or like that movie or something like that before you could do that. So, it's weird. I didn't understand that until like just like a month ago or something because I was looking into it because of the new stuff I wanted to do. And I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but you can do that. Sorry guys. Oh, my stomach. Oh, it's 8:06. I'm probably gonna put Wishmaster in the above average because I remember that movie and I remember liking that movie now that I've seen that trailer. It Follows. I don't think I've seen It Follows. We got it. It's, man. I have to, like, it's been a hot minute. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Huh, interesting. That's weird. My brain's not working. All right, so I'm gonna put this as an S tier. I know the ending is kind of fracked, and I know like a little bit of the last part is, but I love the TV version of it, and I think Tim Curry is fantastic in that. Got Dawn of the Dead. Is this the remake or the original? This looks like the remake. Dawn of the Dead is not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. I would say it's probably average. Yeah, I think this is the remake. I don't know. I might have. The remake was a little bit. I don't know. I would say this is about average. Dawn of the Dead's not bad. What is this? The Nun. I have not seen The Nun. The Nun 2 just came out, so I probably should watch that. House of Wax. Phew. I can't remember if I sort of digged House of Wax. That's the remake. But I want to also say that I think it's probably just average. Dude, I love Candyman. I love Candyman, dude. I love Candyman. I'm a huge fan of Candyman. I'm gonna put that as the greatest. Candyman is a damn good movie. And then I don't think I've seen Drag Me to Hell. I honestly don't think I've seen Drag Me to Hell. That I know of. I'm trying to remember if I've seen the remake of The Hills Have Eyes too, because this is the remake, right, Jerm? This looks too new to be the original. Yeah, we need to peep it. Remember that, by the way. Remember that, Jerm, and we'll check it out. Remember, not that Drag Me to Hell. Remember that, and we'll watch that. Is that something that I've seen? Like I said, I've never seen The Nun either. I don't know, like, there's a couple in here that I've never seen that I should give a try, like, give a try. I don't know about Annabelle. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen Annabelle, if they think it's worth it. Like, but I haven't seen Annabelle. The Nun I haven't seen. Drag Me to Hell I haven't seen. I haven't seen The Descent. You told me I definitely need to see that one. A Happy Death Day I haven't seen. I don't remember if I've seen Cabin Fever or not. For some reason it's not popping. It's not popping. And then I'm not gonna do the 20 Saw movies and shit. And I have seen partial parts. I've seen little, like, I've seen half of this movie in pieces. Like the remake of Child's Play. No, not yet, Hostile. Whenever I tried to look at it earlier, it told me it wouldn't play it. So I gotta look. I don't know if it had completely uploaded, because it was only saying it was like 800 megs, and I know that there's no damn way. So I'll have to look at it here in a couple minutes. But yeah, I can't, like, the Final Destination movies, I can't remember half of them. They're all I don't remember half of them. The Paranormal Activity movies, I don't remember half of them. I just remember my friend Cole was like overly excited about those movies. Was 800 megabytes? Really? All right, I'll check here in a second. It wouldn't play for me. Yeah, it wouldn't play for me. I tried. Give me a second. Let me try it again, because I can't believe that's 800 megabytes for 25 minutes. That seems really low. Let's see. Yeah, it says we couldn't open it. It says wait a bit. And that's all that it says. I haven't been able to get it to open. You could always try rendering it as an MP3 too. Yeah, 1080 60 frames per second MOV. It should be way more than 800 megabytes. Like a 15-minute MP4 for me is usually at least like a gig and a half. Okay. That's fine. It's fine, bud. It's fine. Like I said, I can do it tomorrow. It's no big deal. People can watch it in the evening. It's no problem. Yeah, it's 800 megs seems like really short. It doesn't seem like it had enough. And if you want to change it to an MP4, because I'll have to convert it anyway. Because YouTube's really weird about mobs. They want their specific shit. But anyway, let's go back. So I think that's my list. I'm not gonna go through and do all the other shit because, like, yeah, this is too much. So, and I had 27 people participate. That's awesome. So it's 515 votes. There's still 20 hours left. If you guys want to do it, that would be awesome. Yeah. I'm guessing this is the total results of how it turned out so far. And I'm guessing I had 11% of the same: 12, 14, 23, 17, 5, 18. I guess that's how it goes. Oh no, it's fine. It's your list, man. Do it. Weird. Yeah, you'll have to check that whenever you get whole bust. Oh, something happened. But if you can, change it to an MP4. Because like I said, I'll have to convert it because they don't like you uploading MOVs. Yeah, that's fine. They don't have to like it. Yeah, they don't have to like it, White. It's yours, man. It's your list, bud. That's why I said, like, I don't want to know anybody's list because I'm not going to sit here and shit on other people's list because that's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. I hate this category. I think this was the dumbest category. I want to punch the person in the face who put that on there. But somebody definitely put the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street in there. That's top 2 categories. Yeah, I don't like I went through and did my honest list. Like I legitimately did my honest list. Like this is how I feel about them. So like you guys are seeing my list. So you want to see like what I think? Like this is my list right here. Except for that one's blocked. You can't see it because the damn thing's there. Oh. Yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Yeah. But yeah, this is oh yeah, okay. You also put the remake in there? Gotcha. But yeah, there's the lists. So if you guys want to see them. But like I said, the Saw movies are the same as the Paranormal Activity and stuff. I don't remember them. Like, I don't remember them at all. And there was an alien one here. What the hell alien movie is this, guys? What is this? Can you read this? What is that? Is that Requiem? Covenant. That's what it is. It's Alien Covenant. Okay. Yeah, the Paranormal Activity movies are very forgettable. That's right. It's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. I don't remember. I've seen that movie. I've seen that movie. I just don't know where I would put it. It was kind of average. I think it was average like the other one. I didn't hate this movie. I wasn't like overly impressed by it. I'll just put it average. I wasn't overly impressed by it, but I didn't hate it. Yeah, all the Final Destinations. And I don't know if I've seen The Witch. What is this? This isn't part 2 of, Oh, does it rule also? God damn it. Okay. All right, okay. The Witch? All right. Ah, damn it. I need to watch that then. And then I don't think I've seen the Insidious movies that I know of. And then, like I said, I like the first couple of Saw movies, but after that, is this the original Saw or is this Saw 3? I'm trying to remember what the Saw movie things looked like. I think this is 2. But I can't remember if that's Saw or if that's Saw 3. Because I've seen the first 2 Saw movies. Actually, I've seen most of them, but I don't want to go through and do all these. Is this the original Saw poster or is this the third one? It's the first? Okay. Because I think those 2 are the better of the 2 Saws. And then it just gets too much. It is just way too much. The other one I haven't seen is, I haven't seen The Conjuring. That I like, know of. And I don't want to go through and do The Ring and stuff, because I've seen these movies, but I don't... I know I've seen The Ring. I've seen The Grudge. But I don't know if I've seen any of the other Ring movies. And I don't remember where I stopped with Saw. Which is funny. And then I like the first 2 Final Destinations. And then beyond that, they're forgettable. I think this is the first one. I think that's the first one. And I would say that was probably above average because that wasn't bad. And then 2, where's that at? Final Destination 2. I enjoyed it. Is that it? I enjoyed it. So I would probably put it at average. Now the others, I have no idea because I haven't seen them. Or if I've seen them, I don't remember any of them. I just do not remember any of them. Like, I don't know why. I just don't remember any of them. It's just like Paranormal Activity. I know I've seen 1, 2, and 3. I know I saw, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know I saw one with Harmon. And I can't remember if that was 3. Because you went with me, right? You went with us. Was that 3? I think you went with us to watch that. That was 2? Okay, never mind. Then I've seen up to 2. I think I've seen 4. So I think I've seen 1, 2, and 4. Is what I think. And 2 wasn't anything special. So that's the original Paranormal Activity. And I would say that this is kind of nostalgic. because it was the first of this. But I honestly don't think that I would say it was average. And then whenever we watched 2, I just wasn't impressed. So I think 2 was below average. Just because I wasn't really impressed by those. And then I don't think I saw 3. I swear I saw 4. Is that 4? I swear I saw 4. I swear I saw 4, but I don't remember if I did or not. So I'm not even gonna try that one. And then, like I said, all the Sauls come together. And the Cabin Fever, I can't remember if I saw that or not either. So I think that's gonna be my list. So I think it's gonna be my list, guys and gals. So let me I'm gonna take this thing off for like 10 seconds. So if anybody wants to go back through and see what I did, you can. Where's the sponsorship thing? Where's that at? It's right there. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. So if anybody wants to see my list, they can. Like, I'll go down through the list with them really quick. So that's my S. That's my A. There's my B. That big one right there is my C, which is average. Then there's my D, which is below average. There's my garbage ones. And then there is my never seen. And I may have seen a couple of those, but I don't remember if I've seen them or not. So, and I know I've seen the remake of Chucky. Child's Play. But I have seen it in bits and pieces. So I haven't seen the whole movie. So I'm not going to judge something that I haven't seen the whole movie of. So there's that. So there you go. So I did it. I did it in time too. So I hope you guys like this. This is something that I want to do more of. I was thinking about doing like a comedy movie one too. Whenever I come back on Friday, I will I'll try to give everybody an idea of how many people have voted, how many votes were done, and the results of like what we all matched. So if everybody wants to do it, rock it. I'll re-put it in Discord and I'll re-put it in Twitch. So Twitter, so that everybody can, do their thing. And I thank the ones who have done it so far. I appreciate it. That means that you guys are kind of interested in this, and that makes me feel good because this is something that I've been wanting to do, just to kill the monotony of playing video games. Because I think that that's a big focus a lot, and I think we can do more than just play video games. I think I'm a little bit more entertaining than that, I hope. And we'll keep that up. Keep that rocking. I'm trying to remember who all had birthdays this month, because I wanted to do that too. Hold on. Am I right that, hold on. Let me mute this. And then go to here and do that. And where's birthday? There. I think Simba and Corella are the ones, right? If I missed somebody, let me know. So I wanted to give some birthday love. I keep forgetting to do that, and I need to do that more often. So I wanted to do some birthday love. We'll see if we can get this video fixed, guys. And I'll release it tomorrow. We did do a Thanksgiving, but we had hackers that broke it. So we're going to do that whole, hackers destroyed my Thanksgiving. So that's what we're going to do. So, White, love your face, man. Once again, man, I send my love. I'm really sorry to hear about your mom, bud. And like I said, send my love in regards to the fam. And happy Thanksgiving as well, buddy. Let's see. Let's go find somebody to raid. Probably be a good idea. I don't know. It's a good idea. Find somebody to raid. Raid. Probably be a good idea. I don't know. It's good. What was that? Why did never mind. Let me see who is actually rolling. Rug is still rolling. Dagden is rolling. Let's go to Rug. I don't actually get to go to Rug a bunch. We go over here. Go boop. Trying to figure out what I'm doing because I'm losing my mind. Rugabuck. Okay, there's that. Let me bring up my other stuff here so I can kick over to him and not have weird things happen. Let's see. Maybe if I don't break it, because I seem to have been doing that a lot recently. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to end stream. In 5 minutes, the stream will just end. That's what we're going to do. So in 5 minutes, guys, the stream is going to end. But we're going to go raid. But on YouTube, the stream's just going to end. Okay? You're going to see that timer. We are going to go ahead and do some... where are they at? Oh, I didn't do it again. What a... Crap! I got rid of them. Let's see. I think I could do raid. Hype. We're going to Rug. If you guys don't know Rug, please follow him. Grab those if you're a sub. If you are not... Is it follow hype? Nope, it is follow raid. All right, there is if you are a follower. We're going to go to Rug. So, all right, guys and girls, I love your faces. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for, I hope you enjoy this. I want to do a little bit more of this, do some podcasts, talk about things. I want to try to break up the monotony of just playing video games constantly. I think I'm a little bit more entertaining than just constant video games. So we're going to do that. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully you guys like it. If not, then I apologize in advance. But if you do, then come back for more. We're going to rock and roll and go crazy a little bit more and have some fun. So Friday, we're going to do 7 Days to Die. And then next week, I pretty much have my schedule figured out. Friday, we might do some Dinkum with Dub and Tukey and normal group. So, yes. So, love your faces. And I will talk to everybody soon. We're going to go raid Rug the Book here very shortly. Actually, let's just go do it. I might just end the stream on my own. I'll let everybody know on YouTube whenever I'm doing that. So, let's go raid. Love your faces. All right, so you guys are going to see some Rug. We are still basically streaming. We're on YouTube.
Wake underscore graded my stream with 2 viewers. Welcome to donation. Yeah. How are you? Let's do this without getting hit.
All right, so we got 2 minutes and 23 seconds, but we're not going to go that whole time. I am going to end the stream. I love all your faces. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. And I will see everybody Friday. So come in, hang out. We'll have a good time. Love your faces, everybody. Bye.